Well, you know those projects that in your mind seem like a 20-minute job? Well, this is day 2. It's like midnight now. And yep, that's great. It's fine. It's fine. So what we're doing here is like revision 4.0. The biggest thing is moving this guy from over there. You can see the outline where it was to over here. It didn't work great over there. It was blocked in the corner. I couldn't put long material in there. It hit that guy when it was in the horizontal position. It was too high. It just didn't work well. I thought about cutting a hole in there, recessing it down. No, we're not going to do that. So what I did is there was a safe. Yep, right there. It went that way. It's over there. Yeah, I did that by myself. Don't recommend. Don't be stupid like me. Empty it out before you move it. Don't. I thought, this will be simple. It's got to go here to there. Yeah, 3 hours later, and L5 and SABC6, the things that are in your back, yeah, those are gone. But whatever, it's fine. It's fine. But we got this guy over here now. It's probably, yeah, that'll be okay. We'll run it. No, all seriousness, that's just temporary as a mock-up. It's 33 inches up. That's the perfect height for me. You want basically your bottom tooling arm to be in line. My belly button's here. You kind of want it in line with your belly button for perfect height for your body. Everybody's different height, so it just happens. 33 inches. Good family friend of ours, Armstrong Metal Fab. He's going to be he is making a stand for this. This is a cheapo Harbor Freight one. Do not recommend putting this much weight on one. We're probably on the verge of losing a $3,000 72 grinder on the floor, but I live dangerously already, that. So here we are. But this guy's going to move over here in this corner. Don't know where he's going yet. This is just a leather stropping belt that I use. We'll figure that out. That laser engraver cutter dealio science, he's down there now. He was up here, took up a ton of room. I had to do the sideways shuffle, and if I eat any more Christmas cookies, I'm not going to fit in my shop. Well, now I can because he's not there. I'll get him built up onto a piece of plywood and on slides. I need to run duct work. Yep, up there. Hand-eye coordination. So that needs to get done sometime. Probably never. Probably just live with the fumes that puts out and die a slow, painful death. But that needs to get done. This guy that was down there is going to get tucked in the corner. I mainly use him for chainsaw chains and circular saw blades. Those two things to clean. So he will get back in that corner when that gets cleared out. So it's like that needs to move to get that over there and this, that, and this shuffle. I'm getting dizzy. So this all just probably needs to go in a dumpster and start over. No, we won't do that. He will get mounted back up on that right there. That was just temporary, but we've gained a lot of room. I mean, a ton of room by moving the safe that was just basically storage space from here to here. And having this out of the way. I'm going to put my materials that I use, the wood handles, the G10, that's all going to get put back over here and stacked up so I can see it. This has got just one coat of paint. I'm going to put another coat so that's more appealing. If anybody asks why I went with this kind of OD green, because that was the color that Lowe's had in the mist tint aisle that wasn't pink and wasn't like a salmon color. So we went with an OD green, and I didn't feel like paying $50 for a can of paint. Don't judge. But that's what we did. It's better than the yellow that was in here. So yeah, it's my shop. I do what I want. What I want to do over here, and this is where I need your guys' help, or if you know of anything that's out there. I'm hitting a dead end that doesn't require me to take out a second mortgage. What I want to do is eliminate all this crap. It's not crap, but I want to eliminate all this stuff on pegboard. I don't want to throw it away, aside from all these belts that are used. Regardless, I'm not a hoarder, but they're so expensive. I hate to throw them. I just need to toss them. What I want to do is an overhead cabinet all across this wall, maybe 12 inches deep, maybe 12, 13 inches, 14 inches, basically kind of eye level. Then I'll put some like these lights underneath it to illuminate down on the workbench. And what that's going to do is a lot of this gun stuff just needs to go over by my safe. It doesn't need to be in here. Because I don't do a whole lot of that stuff in here, and it's just getting dusty and dirty. So that stuff needs to get out of here. But like this tool stuff, I have a section for tools. These everyday chemicals that I use, that'll all have a spot. The sharpening stuff and random tools and Kydex sheath stuff, that'll all have a place. Leather working stuff, that'll have a place. Talking too much. And that stuff will all get put up, because as good as this filtration system is, and as good as that shop vac is with the cyclonic dust collector, everything gets coated in dust down here, and it drives me crazy. So it's hard to clean anything, dust anything, for lack of better terms, because everything is coated in it. And every time I go to use my leather working tools that are over there, or my leather working stuff that's in those bins, it's all coated in dust. Whether it's wood dust, metal dust, whatever dust, bone dust from doing handles, it's all coated on it. So I want this stuff in cabinet, up above, out of sight, so that for one, it's more pleasing to look at for you guys in the videos. It's clutter free, and stuff just has a place. So if anybody has a lead or knows of anything that doesn't cost an arm and a leg to do, like 80 inches, I think it's 80. I'll have to get measurements from over here to over here, you know, this area. Let me know. I've looked at a couple companies, and the stuff is outrageous. I'm not spending that kind of money for a cabinet in a shop. It's mind-boggling how much money these people want for this stuff. It's not made out of platinum. It's stamped steel that's going to get scratched. So knock it off. But if anybody's got any leads on that stuff, drop it down there. Let me know. Or if you have stuff that you want to sell that you're local, down below, let me know. I will come pick it up if you're not like 18 hours away. Or if you have stuff that you want to ship to me, that'd be cool. But yeah, that's what I want to do. That's not today's project. Today's project is yeah, that and that and that and more of that and that. We'll get there. It's 12:30 a.m. We're fine. But that's where we're at. It's not your typical daily sharpening that I'm down here doing, but I'm trying to get the workflow better. I'm trying to get stuff more organized and stuff that I'm not using out of here. So yeah, that's what we're doing. But it's going to be nice to have this thing at the proper level, Because before, like, this is where my arms and elbows are locked. Before, this wheel used to be way up here. So it was very uncomfortable. It wasn't a natural position. And if you know anything about grinding knife bevels or learning or just here seeing things, you kind of want this right in the center of your chest. So when you lock your arms, you're working in this area. That way you're staying pushed in and you're not too high, and you can just lock everything in. So imagine this is the blade steel. You've got all this room to work, which we can even probably go up a little bit more. But this will be perfect. And now I can see everything. I don't have to stand on that stupid thing, hit my head up there on all that. We're getting there. Like I said, version 4.0, this guy will be more accessible. This is on slides, so it slides out so that I can, that was because this was over here. I'll keep it on slides. It works very well on that. But be able to have better dust collection, and it just, we're going to get there. So I'll bring you guys back. I'll show you what it's like here in probably 16 days, something. I don't know. We'll find out. But here we go. All right. So what seems like 15 years, 3 days, 6 hours. We're done. Looks a lot better. There's still a little bit more organization that needs to be done. But now we've got this whole workbench aside from that little guy. But we've got all this open space. Those knives will get moved. Those are random set of knives that actually I'll piece out for sale. If someone wants them, hit me up. But this is the last cluster that needs to get organized. I'm done. It's 4 a.m. I've done what I can. But we've got the drill press mounted over here. I actually had to take, there was 2 shelves over here. Yep, those are gone. This wouldn't fit. The handle interfered with the shelves. I tried to swap the handle. I thought, yeah, you know, this is old enough. It'll probably swap over and be a left hand. Nope, nope, can't do that. So took those shelves out. We cleaned that all up. So that's kind of just drill press kind of machine area. Then just got everything nice and organized. Stuff that I didn't need got out of here. We're down to just one little thing of random miscellaneous hardware instead of all of it. That was all just random crap that went back there and forever just stayed there. But again, this is not the permanent setup right here. This is very close to what it's going to be like. We'll get a new stand. That's actually being made. But fresh coat of paint on everything, make everything look good for now. Got raw materials here. This is basically just handle materials, all different types of wood. Then synthetic stuff here, more wood down there, metal pieces there. And yeah, so it looks a lot better. We need to finish up the drawer for that. Like I said, that'll probably never happen, but I hope to. We at least need to get the vent hooked up and ducted over to this guy here. It does have a power vent on it. That just helps, up there. That helps extract it a little bit better, especially for that long run now. So we need to get that hooked up, but everything else is pretty well organized. A lot better, a lot more working area. So now at least if I need a bandsaw, it can sit up here and I've still got workbench. It basically cut off right here. As you remember, I had a smaller belt sander there. That is gone. That's out of the shop for now. If I feel like I need it, I'll bring it back, but I like having that extra room there to be able to work. In reality, I didn't use it very often. It was nice when it was here, but I think what I'm going to do is I will get a leather belt for that, because that is all that other machine did, was basically strop serrated knives. That's its only job that I ever used it for in here. There's other things that I could have used it for, but that was just it. I didn't want a whole bunch more sawdust and stuff over here in this corner than what was already over in this corner. So hopefully now this is going to be kind of the, I say the dirty area, but it's a small shop. Everything's going to get dirty. But hopefully with vent right above that guy, it will stay a lot cleaner. That's the hope. That's the theory. Probably won't happen, but at least everything will kind of have a place, kind of have a home, instead of just wherever. But that's it. I'm gonna go relax for a little bit, then go to bed. And so as always, hit that like, hit the subscribe button. It was a little bit different video, but just kind of wanted to show my work layout, my thought pattern. Probably losing it. Probably I am losing it. But we'll see you on the next video. Thanks, guys.